Hello, my name is Jarrett Brown and I live in Dodge City, Kansas, and today I'd like to talk about something that many people, especially in the United States, consider to be a rite of passage, and that is driving and owning a car. Personally, I don't own a car and I don't drive. When I was 15, I got my learner's permit, and I would drive my parents' car occasionally and my brother's truck sometimes. But because of our financial situation and my general family situation, I was never able to buy a car, or I never received a car when I was 16 like a lot of people do. And so during that time, I was able to get everywhere I needed to go, like to school and to work, either by walking or by my parents. They would drive me. And then when I graduated high school and I turned 18, I moved to a big city, Charlotte, North Carolina, and they have a really good transportation system and bus system, and also everything's really close. Everywhere I would need to go, like to work or to college or to the grocery store, post office, or places like that, I could go by either taking the bus or by walking. And so when I lived there, the 2.5 years that I lived there, I didn't get my license, and I never really wanted it. I was in a position at that time to buy a car if I wanted to. I had the money, but I just found that it wasn't important for my life. It wasn't something that I was focused on, or that I felt I needed. And since I could do without, I did, and I saved money. And with that money, I've been able to do other things that were important to me, like travel, go to school, have the things I need, have the financial freedom to buy other things when I wanted to, and also to save money. And in the other cities that I've lived in, or places that I've lived in, like Seward, Alaska, Tucson, Arizona, and Dodge City, Kansas, I've always been able to go everywhere that I needed to go, and do everything I needed to do without a car. But still, I feel like a lot of times people judge me, and they also hold it against me that I don't drive. I get asked often, at least once a day, why I don't drive. Like, if something's wrong with me, am I crazy? Am I scared to drive? Am I poor? What's my problem? What's my reason? And so, it's kind of hurtful in some ways. I feel like I'm being mistreated. I feel like I'm getting bullied in a way, and also I fear that it'll hurt my chances of getting a job that I want, or getting the girl that I want, I guess you could say, or having certain friendships, because a lot of people base their relationships with other people on what that other person has, or how that other person lives. And so I'm afraid that that could be used against me in some way, even though it doesn't really affect the other person. They could just judge me simply based on that. And also in the future, some of the jobs or careers that I'm interested in pursuing would require that I would drive a car and have a license. And so at some point, I might change my mind about what I think about driving and having a license. But for me, so far, it hasn't been that much of a problem, and it's actually been a good thing. And so what I would like to know is if you're around my age, 26, or if you're at the age 16 or 18 where most people start driving, what's your experience? Do you like cars? When you turn 16, were you really eager to get a car and to get a license? And why? Is it because you live far away from your work and your school and you needed to drive, or because you really wanted to? You enjoyed the freedom of being able to drive any place you wanted to? Is it because you just really like cars, because you're a car enthusiast, or because you thought that having a certain car might enable you to meet girls, or have certain friendships, or show off your social status, or something like that? And so if you would just leave a comment or post a video in response to this one. Thank you very much.